Yeah. Anyway, Tom Kenny was Spyro for Ripto's Rage, You're the Dragon, and Enter the Dragonfly.
God
He's
damn.
the Ice King on Adventure Time.
He played one of the gay men in Mission Hill. Never see that show.
Oh, he was, you remember Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
Oh, yeah.
He was Eduardo.
Wow!
Yeah, he has some range, man. Tom Kenny has a lot more range than people give credit for.
He does more than play some kind of weird, eccentric man.
You know who the original voice of Spyro was in the first game? I'll throw a name at you. Let me see if you know him. Carlos Elizraki.
That sounds familiar, but...
He's the Taco Bell Chihuahua.
Holy shit! Because honestly, his voice in Spyro 1 is the voice I always associate with.
Smoker voice. I think... This is another good... Hammer! I get it! I love his delivery. I hope he says it. He will eventually. No, he was, he was also, Carlos Elizraki was also Rocco. Rocco's Modern Life.
That was a good cartoon.
That was a good show.
Yeah, fuck you,
fast fish.
Get stuffed, fish.
Come on. I love that line. That's such a great read.
Mer. Oh, I get it.
These guys, I have no concept of depth perception, so the hammer guys will get me quite a few times, because I don't realize how far their reach goes.
The trick is to look at the shadows.
I thought that was straight up plummeting. I'm like, ah!
Nah, it's just...
Microphone down. Damn it, SpongeBob.
Push, push, push.
Super Ultra Mega Combo.
I like how it just keeps getting...
I know. Significantly more ridiculous.
They just keep chaining shit onto it.
Yeah, like... I'm actually curious to see if people check this out. I'm curious of the critique of how I play games. Because my brother would always be like... and my cousin, too. It'd always be like, you're like neurotic in the way you play shit. They're like, why do you have to collect everything and break everything? I'm like, because that is the damn point. Especially in a platforming collectathon. Hell else am I supposed to do? This is goo.
I mean, I understand that primordial gamer urge to be a completionist.
I was let's see if I can do this without fucking this up. Oh, I almost did.
You did it.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
I stand on the block.
I love how this looks aesthetically. This was another thing that just got lost in the remake. Like, they're using draw distance, but like, I love that you can see where you started.
Oh yeah.
That's always just such a cool little touch that...
Got those LOD models making the world feel like it's a world, not just...
Fuck! No! I missed that.
All the way back.
Suck!
Yeah, that's like some top tier shit in games when you can see other areas of the
That's
game.
why I always like Spyro was always so impressive on the visual end. Like the way they utilize draw distance to where you can see the whole level, but it's just not detailed until you get closer to it. Love that.
Spyro 1 looks... It does not look like it looks really good for a fucking PS1
For a
game.
yeah.
Early PS1 too.
And it wasn't super early. I want to say 99.
Oh, okay.
But still, like, for what it was just neat tricks. I think that's what I used to love about video games back then that isn't really here now. Is just, they had to, I get it, technology's come a far way, but they really had to do some fuckery to make stuff work. And that's apparent in shit like Spyro and Crash. Like, I remember reading a story that, like, Naughty Dog's competitors, like, thought they were cheating when they unveiled Crash 1. Like, people were checking, like, their monitors and stuff, because they thought they were hiding more shit. They're like, nope, we're just that good. And Naughty Dog would remain that good.
Oh, yeah, and then they would, I don't want to be controversial.
I've never, I mean, we can say it. I've never played the Last of Us game, so I don't know, but...
You call yourself a Sony person.
I am, but, you know, Sony these days just remakes the same shit.
What's wrong? You don't like movie games?
I don't mind them, but, like, why are we why did Last of Us 2, why is that getting the remake? Why?
Because they're trying to push it. They're really trying to make it a large media thing.
It is a large media thing. It's the freaking Last of Us. Like, even if it pissed some people off, I guarantee you that game sold millions. Like,
yeah, like that's like one of the biggest games in the
in the modern age, dude. Like,
yeah, like even if, yeah, like you said, even if people are pissed off at the story, it like.
Oh, here we go. Here's my hardest to get sock in Jellyfish Fields, only because as a kid, it took me ages to realize. I'm like, how the hell do you get up here? And the solution was simple. It was just turn around. But I got stuck on that for bounce the other way, dipshit, was the solution. And I just could not figure that out for the longest time. That was another thing about gaming back then, too, that I loved / hated, is I couldn't just go to YouTube and look shit up. You had to figure this out.
Trial and error, like a man.
Dude, me and my brothers would experiment with some borderline ridiculous shit to try to figure out stuff we were stuck on in a game. we would glitch out games trying to figure out how to...
Oh yeah, just how to get like find all the hidden stuff and shit. Cause like there was a lot of hidden shit in games, and even like I remember there was like
Oh god, ready? This is Mermaid Man.
Huh? What?
What?
Oh, yeah, it's that sponge kid.
Like, I get it, you couldn't get Ed Asner, but that's not even close.
Good lord, that is... I don't know what's worse, that or fucking Mr. Krabs.
That is... I think Mermaid Man's worse, just because...
It sounds like someone just trying to do a shitty old
It's
man
just
voice.
an old... Yeah, it's just generic, like Krabs tries. Only reason I didn't jump off this is because the song shreds.
Oh, wow.
I love the tune for whenever you slide down anything.
Oh, yeah. Secret pass.
Which I don't... oh, right, there we go. I angled back into it. Like, I took that one a little wide.
Reminds me of the hoverboard races in Ratchet and Clank.
They're so hot. They're cool. Ratchet.
Those fucking hoverboard missions were...
Those were a pain. I still never got the skill point for beating it at a certain time.
What's the skill point? I don't know. I don't know there's a skill point time, but it's probably horseshit.
I think it's beating it. And I think it's beating it in under 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Oh, Lord.
I want to say. Like, the best time I could ever manage was like a minute or two. This here, because of the shiny thingy, we'll see if we have to wind up doing this in this playthrough. But because, again, I think they fucked with it for the remake of this game. But this is how I grinded it for the trophy for getting them all from Mr. Krabs in the remake.
Oh, they keep spawning?
Yeah, as long as those machines are up. So I looped it. I can't remember how I did it. I looped it to where there was... They would always spawn close together so the combo would never break. So I locked the top combo and just kept getting them, and it would give me the extra shinies for the combo.
The fucking strats.
Hopefully we don't have to do that here, because again, I think they changed that for the remake and made it harder, so you're just investing more time in the game.
Gotta pad those gameplay statistics.
This isn't really a long game.
Or no, for the modern game.
Yeah.
Make you play longer.
Because
so
people unfortunately correlate the length of a game with the quality of it, and that's just not true. Like, Stray took me 5 hours, and I enjoyed that more than stuff I've dumped 40 hours in.
Yeah, like a game is an experience, and it doesn't have to be a long experience. You could play like a neat little,
Oh, there's the
like
death.
fucking 2-3 hour game. You died!
I suck! Oh, fuck. No, and then there's games that, too, like... Oh, you can beat Cuphead in 20 minutes. It's not going to take you 20 minutes to beat Cuphead. It's going to take you 10 hours of losing to get good enough to be... Like, I can breeze through Cuphead in like a half hour now.
If you know how to play, it's
But
easy.
that's because the first time around, it took me 880-something deaths and like 15 hours of losing.
Yeah, it's like fucking like Zelda 2, where it's like I could get through Death Mountain in one try, but it like if you try doing that, it's gonna take forever because that's like the great filter, and it's like you need to put time in the game in order to be able to beat the game fast. Which is good for games. I miss when games.
I don't
like
mind that, dude. I'm just about like if I had fun playing it, if it gave me a new like a unique idea or story, I don't care how long a game is. That's why but I don't know, there's so much shit that comes out. That's why I'm not like a JRPG guy.
Oh,
with
God.
like a few exceptions. Mainly because I'm like, I don't
First
want to
year.
put 112 hours into this. Says guy who's put in whose runtime for the Kingdom Hearts PS4 collection's like 358 hours.
You should see my RuneScape account.
Said guy getting all the women.
Oh, yeah.
Said, no, I'm fucking with you. But acting like I don't have 1,000 hours in Fallout.
The bitches start quivering when they see my total skill level.
Hey, SpongeBob.